Direct from Foxborough, Massachusetts, the gem of Norfolk County, and taped at the studios of Foxborough Cable Access. It's Foxborough Central. And here's your host, Bob Hickey.
And welcome to another fantastic episode of Foxborough Central. I am Bob Hickey, your host, and thank you for taking the time to join with me and my guest as we talk about the people, events, and organizations that make Foxborough truly the gem of Norfolk County. Talking today with a very special person who's very talented. She's beautiful on the inside and out, and somebody who I've really gotten to know over the last couple years as a performer and also as somebody who is really interesting. So I hope you'll find her interesting as well. Pooja Tiwari, thank you so much for coming out here.
Thank you. Pleasure is all mine.
Well, thank you for being here on the show, Pooja. And I've known you through dance, and you first appeared on the Marilyn Rodman Performing Arts stage in the dance number for Throwback a year and a half ago, correct?
Right. Not a year and a half, I believe, and it's on the December Christmas.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so I perform here on the Christmas, and there is a...
Time is funny, isn't it? Because it
yeah.
feels like we've known each other for so long, because
So
you're
long.
up there, and you also teach classes in Canton. You're always around and doing things, and I follow you on Facebook, I follow you on Instagram, so I know
Thank
you're
you.
always doing things.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, and thank you for being here. And I apologize. You know, sometimes these conversations are amongst old friends, and I've got a new old friend, and so I hope you enjoy the conversation. So, anyway, Pooja, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I love dancing, the first thing. When I was 6 years old, I started my classical training, and I'm thankful to my parents. They put me for the proper training, and the classical training in India takes little while, like it will take around 6 to 7 years to complete the bachelor degree, and after that you have to go for the masterate. So I took my all trainings, the Indian classical dancing, Kathak, and this is the one of the best dance form of India among the 7 classical dance forms. And then I took the folk training. Like there is a lots of Indian culture. It's very colorful and vibrant, as we all know that. So I took the folk dance training, and we have many regional dancing. So I took those trainings, and I learned some Latin salsa and contemporary. I took the Zumba instructor training too, because dance is everywhere,
Right.
So there is a fitness with the Zumba. I feel it's very fascinating. So I like that speed and those moves. So I really wanted to go for that too. So I started taking that training, and I did. And Bollywood dance and fitness, that is also I did. So right now I'm taking my classes and performing all over.
Wow, okay then. So many areas. Let's start with the beginning. So you attended school, and you mentioned bachelor's degree and master's degree in dance. So classic Kathak is what it's called?
That's a Kathak, yeah.
Okay, great. And that's one of 7 forms of classic dance in the Indian culture?
Right.
What are the others?
So those, after the 7, they all are the folk dances. And the Bollywood, which is very famous nowadays, all over the world. The Bollywood is also very famous nowadays.
When we say the Bollywood, and I've seen this on my stage, and I manage the theater here in town, and I've seen it on the stage, but I've not really understood because they say Bollywood, and I don't know if that's because we have Hollywood here in the States, but you don't say the Hollywood style of dance because there's no such thing. You say Bollywood. What exactly is Bollywood?
The Bollywood is actually India is I should say is after Hollywood, second place or second or maybe third place to make the movies.
Right.
And the movies are there is a lot of song and dance, and those songs and dance are.
And that's what we categorize as Bollywood dance, because they do the synchronized movement, and then the camera angle comes in on the guy and the girl. Okay.
So those dances are very, very colorful, and their music is very catchy, so everyone can correlate with them all over the world. They have the regional dances, there's a mixture of contemporary, disco, break, and the folk, classical, everything is all over there. So it's kind of pickled.
So Bollywood is more of a general term given to Indian dance. Now, is it? And I ask this as a dumb American, so please bear with me. But is it a term given to try to make it something that we in our culture can understand, or is it truly something that you embrace as saying, "Oh, this is Bollywood. This means something," or is it more something where, all right, look, it's Indian dance. Bollywood, you've seen the movies, so this is what we're talking about. Is that really where we're going?
Yeah, I believe that.
Because I don't know if I'm saying the right thing.
No, this is the same lingo like Hollywood and Bollywood, so this is the way they will connect and correlate.
Yep. Okay.
So people will understand that it's related to movie and dancing, something like that.
Okay. And honestly, that is exactly how I correlate it. And when people say Bollywood, I know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, of course.
But I didn't know if I was just being an ignorant American or if that was acceptable from my side to say, oh, okay, we're communicating and that's what I'm expecting to see.
That's really easy to understand with the general public does not even understand anything. So this is the way I believe they kept it like that.
Now, I've seen you perform.
Yeah.
And the classic, and pardon me if I butcher the pronunciation. You've always said that you'll correct me whenever I need to be corrected. I appreciate that. So, Pooja, classic Kathak.
Kathak, yeah.
Okay. So you've performed that, and that is, you went to school for that.
I did.
Bachelor's degree?
I did. Here, people go for the activity classes.
Okay.
Apart from my regular studies, I learned side-by-side dance. And I did my major on biology science and the Kathak too. And after that, I did my masterate also in Kathak. Okay. Yeah, and I did my philosophy in English literature. So I did those things, and I never thought that I'm going to be.
Those are three pretty diverse areas.
No, the literature is a kind of art, So I can correlate my Kathak with the literature, and it's really, really helpful for me, I believe. So it's good, and I never thought before I'm going to teach dance. I just love and I wanted to dance, and in school and college I was taking part in the competition and performing. I love to do performance. I love to be on the stage when everybody watch me, and I enjoy when they say you are doing good and like that. So I would love to do group dancing and Bollywood dancing and Kathak too. And then big thing happened. Actually, I was performing and I participated in one competition that there you have to win the title also. So it was really hard for me first because the classical training not teach you to how to present yourself on the stage. For stage presentation, you need a proper choreography, you need proper makeup, you need proper costume, and my family is not so into it. So
really?
Yeah, actually. But they put me in a training, that's a big thing. So I'm very thankful for them.
Your family, meaning your parents?
My parents, of course, my parents. My mom, she always think that she's gonna be dancer someday because I was so musical and so fascinated about the music in dancing. So she decided to put me in the class.
Okay.
And then I went for the competition, and I got second place. And then I was so disheartened. I was so good. I believed that I was good, but something was missing.
How old were you?
I was 16, I believe.
Okay.
And I was really sad.
And you were driven. You thought you deserved to have won it.
I deserve, yeah. I thought I was good. But I realized that something is missing, maybe the costume and makeup and music, something I should put. And next year, I came with the bang and I won the title.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
I did. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I won that title, Nitishri, which is very, very honor to get that title and hold it. And last year, I went to India. On that particular competition, I was the judge.
Really?
And I was judging that competition.
The circle comes around.
Oh my God. And my whole town was there. They still love me. They remember me. And all over in the newspaper and the channel, I was there.
What town?
It's a Jabalpur, India, MP. I know that it's hard to pronounce.
Let's just say hi.
Hi everyone.
There we go.
Namaste.
I'm speaking with Pooja Tiwari. She is director of Sri Shivam performing arts and the Dancing Divas here in the stateside, and she is an expert in classic Kathak. She's amazing on the stage and also amazing off the stage. She is an instructor. You can reach out to her and find out more information about her and her classes. We're going to talk about those in just a minute. You go to
www.poojanitishri.com. www.poojanitishri.com.
Okay, you can see it on your screen because I'm not even going to try that. She's good at
that's
it.
my
I'm
website.
not. But I can tell you that she's on Facebook and Instagram. Be her friend. You can be a follower, and you'll be amazed at some of the pictures she posts and some of the performances she does. You can also reach out to her. She teaches classes in Canton and in Foxborough here at the Marilyn Robin Performing Arts Center. You can reach out to her and get a hold of her at the theater at area code 508-543-ARTS. That's 543-2787. So, Pooja, we have so many things to talk about. There's some video clips and there's some pictures. Why don't we start off with a quick video clip?
Sure.
And this is of a performance.
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm looking forward to it. Why don't we take a quick look?
Yeah, sure.
So that was really interesting, and clearly you enjoy what you're doing.
Yep.
So how often, family, everything else, you still are able to do all of this. So how often do you dance a week?
Not like weekly I teach classes, but I perform very often among the community.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you also, my understanding is you've got some things coming up, a film festival in Boston. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so my upcoming performance is gonna be on International Film Festival. It's gonna be short films, and it's 3-day festival. And the venue is not decided yet, but we're gonna plan something very grand for
Excellent.
that. And last year also I was in the core team, and last year also I performed for 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're staying busy.
Yes, I am.
Challenging yourself.
Yeah, there's a many upcoming event. The Boston Green is coming. There's a 3-day Boston Festival. It's gonna be in a Greater Boston, and we are performing there also. So
Okay.
there is a couple of things online.
Excellent. So we have some pictures here. I thought we'd take a quick look through. What is this a picture of?
Oh my God, this is really close to my heart, because you know that the balancing of that part over the head takes really, you need a proper training for that.
I would think.
You know, and I'm dancing with it. It's nothing.
Oh, you're dancing while you're balancing.
Yeah, so it's an all balancing game, and I learned when I was in a college. So this performance recently I did for the Mahia. It's a very famous singer, composer, and she did many Bollywood songs. She has written many Bollywood songs, the Kiran Nath, and she organized her folk music concert, and I danced on her original authentic dances over her songs. So this is from that. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's really good, yeah.
We're going to move on, and then this is a little different.
Yeah, this is recently I performed for Incredible India road show. The Ministry of Tourism organized this, and it was in Sheraton Boston Hotel, and it was a really wonderful show, yeah. And I perform about the classical fusion dance.
Okay. So I suppose the question I have, and again, I apologize if it's a little bit ugly American question, but is there a significant enough of an Indian population up here to be able to really embrace what it is that you're doing and celebrate it properly?
Yeah. Actually, this dance which I did, because whenever I compose or choreograph the song, I keep this thing in my mind. My audience should correlate with me, because I live in USA, and I really want my US citizen or US people will understand what I'm doing.
Right.
I'm promoting the culture and this piece particular art. So I take the music the Friday night, and it's on the violin or the piano music, and I put my classical dance on it. So
Okay.
the people will understand the music at least, and they can correlate. And the dance Kathak is typically like tap dancing. So in tap you wear shoes. In Kathak
and you wear
I
the
wear
bells.
the bells,
Yes,
ankle bells.
yes.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed that. Yes.
that's the thing.
And if you haven't seen it, it is beautiful, and
Yeah.
it's definitely well worth taking in the next opportunity you have.
Yeah.
So let's move to this one.
Oh, this is from the same
Right.
particular program, and I was just changed the costume and started doing on the Kiran Nath's composition, one of the songs. This is a
Okay.
folk dance thing, and I was the only dancer there.
Really? Okay.
Really.
So, and then for something completely different, we had mentioned before that you are the director of Shri Shivam Performing Arts as well as the Dancing Divas, and so this would be
This is the
Divas.
Dancing Diva thing. Yeah, Dancing Diva is one day I thought people are doing so many things for the community, and they are doing for the welfare and everything, but nobody is doing anything for the dreams, you know. If this Dancing Diva, I found it for the women's, those have a desire for dance, not only learn dance, if they wanted to perform on the stage. So the Dancing Diva, all the member of that group, and organizations they're very professional in their own way. They're not my regular students, But whenever some event come, we all together and I choreograph for them. They don't need any dance background, and they don't need any training or anything. If you, like Bob, you say, I want to dance, Pooja, I will say, definitely come over and let's start. And next month we're going to perform together.
Okay.
So that's the thing.
That's probably not a conversation you and I are ever going to have. We may have many conversations, but it's probably not going to be the one. But for everybody else out there, it does sound like fun, and it sounds like a great way to let it loose.
So Dancing Diva is there. Yeah, Dancing Diva is just follow your dreams, dance, perform, enjoy, have fun.
Okay.
Like that. And I'm going to teach you, I'm going to choreograph you. I do that, like I said, I have hardship in costume and music and all. So this time, whenever I perform and my group perform, I arrange the costume, I scratch my brain to arrange the beautiful costumes and make my music. So my audience will enjoy, my divas can enjoy, and we will rock the floor.
So it's a real production, you put a lot of work into it, but everybody can do it.
Everybody can do it.
All right. Of course, I'm speaking with Pooja Tiwari. She is the director of Shri Shivam Performing Arts as well as the Dancing Divas. She's trained classic Kathak, and she can be contacted at www.poojanrityashri.
Nityashri, yeah, of course.
Of course. Not of course, but it's there on your screen. Please type it in. You can also find it on Google, of course. You can follow her on Facebook, be her friend on Instagram, or be her friend on Facebook and follow her on Instagram, however it goes. Or you can reach out and get a hold of her at our theater at 508-543-ARTS. That's 543-2787. She teaches in Canton. She teaches here in Foxborough, and I think you're expanding as well. So where the demand is, crossing your fingers, and the demand will be there. So this, again, we see the full costume and the folk dance with and what do you call it?
This is a folk dance from Rajasthan, India.
Okay.
This is a desert place. You know, this dance, the behind is a story. People, like women, they have to go for the water, because the water is a big problem in all over, and that's a desert place. So they have to put the pot over the head, and they have to go miles to get that. So they go in the group, and while coming and going, they don't have any entertainment thing like nowadays we have a phone or everything. So they sing and dance while coming and going together. So that's the origin of how that dance originated. So they balance and started dancing. So this is the way this dance is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Good story. And there we are again.
Yeah, that's from the same place, same thing. This recently I performed in a State House, Massachusetts, International Yoga Day. So this is very close to my heart. Like I said, I'm doing fusion, and I always try my audience to correlate with me. This is the yoga event, and I turn my dance a little bit on the yoga side. Like a Kathak has lots of move, but that's an exercise kind of. So I did little bit yoga poses on this dance too.
Really?
Yeah. That's really good thing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, we'll look at one or two more pictures, and I know we have another video that I'd like to see, so let's take a look. Is that at the State House also?
This is a State House, yes.
Very
Massachusetts, yes.
And then there we go.
This is the concert, which we just talk about it.
Amazing. And that was in Andover. Very good. So clearly you are out and about. You are spreading the word, and not just staying at home, but you're experiencing a lot.
I'm trying, yeah.
So is there a renewed popularity? Is it more introducing this to the American culture, or is it?
Yeah.
Why is there such a resurgence right now, or why is it so popular?
You're talking about
I like
dance.
Popularity. Popularity is good. So.
No, that's really good actually. You know, recently I performed. I'm very happy to share this thing. You know, recently Milton Catholic School, the public school, the principal called, and they invited me to celebrate India Day in the school, and they wanted to just not only dance on the stage, not only the presentation. She wanted the 600 and 700 kids of the school will take part on that. So please conduct some kind of workshop. And that was a big hit. I really don't know whether you have the video or not, but that was really a wonderful moment for me, when I was dancing, and 700 people, 700 kids, and the teacher are dancing with me there.
Wow, that must have been amazing.
Oh, really? That was really good. You feel somewhere, like you're doing, and from where you start and where it's going. So people are really loved it.
That's
and
great.
Another day I got the email from her, and she was saying you were wonderful, and we really enjoyed it. I haven't seen before those kind of people come and perform and then go. But you came and other people joined you and they were dancing with you. It was really productive.
That's fantastic.
So,
and there's no rare compliment when people join you and are singing along with you or dancing along with you.
Oh my God, the kids are following me. So I was so happy to see that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Speaking of video, why don't we take a moment to watch another video
Sure.
featuring you, but also something that really we don't see too often, but really should. So let's take a second.
Yeah, sure.
की मोह माया कुनव चांदन हरे
That was fantastic, and thank you for sharing again with us.
You're always welcome.
So again, I'm speaking with Pooja Tiwari. She is the director of Sri Shivam Performing Arts as well as the Dancing Divas. So
Dancing Divas, yeah.
You are teaching classes in Foxborough and Canton.
Yep.
What are my qualifications? What do I have to know in order to be a dance student of yours?
So you need you don't need any qualification to come to my class.
Don't I have to know? Don't I have to see 3 Bollywood movies? Don't I have
No.
No.
If you say I never danced before in my life,
Okay.
then also you are welcome in my class.
Okay.
And I'm pleasure to have those people and really wanted to work with them. Yeah.
So nobody should be afraid.
Nobody should be afraid. Recently, I just coming from my class directly, and today I got a new student, and she was saying, I was looking for the Bollywood dance. She was a Foxboro resident, and she told me that I was looking for your classes, and finally I got you. And she was so happy, you know.
Good.
She was saying, this class is so much for me. So I said, okay,
That's
what else
happy.
you will want? Yeah, what else you want?
That's a feel-good thing that we all
Yeah.
should be embracing in what we do in our lives. So that's wonderful.
So that's the thing.
I'm going to give you the last word. I'm going to remind everybody that, because we're so close to running out of time,
Yeah,
that
sure.
Pooja is the director of Sri Shivam Performing Arts and Dancing Divas. She's trained in classic Kathak dance. It's a beautiful form of dance. She does other forms as well. But if you are interested in learning more, and perhaps you or a friend wants to learn a little bit about the culture and maybe learn how to dance yourself and have some fun, or with the Dancing Divas, get out there, do a production. It can't be wrong because it's all right. You want to reach out to Pooja at
Nrityashri.com.
Exactly.
Yeah. You have
I'm
to
not even
learn
making
something from
it's,
me.
It's miserable. I'm so sorry. No. Facebook I can pronounce. Instagram I can pronounce. You should be her friend on Facebook. You should follow her on Instagram.
Yeah.
Beautiful pictures. She does a lot of work out there and well worth following. If you're a fan of the Indian culture or of Bollywood dance, truly it is it's fun to follow her because you do so many different things.
Yeah, sure.
And you're not afraid to take pictures and celebrate it. So that's wonderful.
That's the thing, yeah.
So if you want to celebrate a little bit more with her, you can also call us up at the theater at 508-543-2787. Get a hold of Pooja and she can get you set up with a class or some other piece of it. So you do so many other different things. You have festivals and
yes.
So you get the last word, of course, but I'm just fascinated. It feels like we've only scratched the surface.
So my last words are going to be just follow your dreams. If you love any form of art, this will definitely give you happiness. So please go learn something. And if you would like to come to me to learn Bollywood fitness, Zumba fitness, Indian classical, we provide the certification course too. So if you will learn the Indian classical please, you're more welcome to come and join us in Foxborough Theatre and Canton classes whenever you feel like. And that's it.
Amazing. Pooja, thank you so much for being with us here on the
Nice meeting you.
program.
Yeah.
It's been great having you, and I hope you've enjoyed meeting Pooja Tiwari. If you have any further questions, you can, of course, check out other episodes of this on our website, www.fcatv.org, or be a subscriber to our YouTube channel. I'd like to thank our camera operator today, Leah Kans, also our man behind the glass, Paul Beck, who makes it all happen, and to Michael Weber, our executive director, who makes sure that we make it on the air. On behalf of all of us here at Foxborough Cable Access, have a great day, everybody.